Hey guys, I'm SKV and you're watching SKV Plays On, and welcome to a video of Conan Exiles. This is a mod spotlight preview, and I will be talking about a mod which I've been using in some of my gameplays during the stream a lot. This mod is called Blades of Chaos. You can get it from the Steam workshop. If you have Conan Exiles in your library, you will have an option to go to the workshop and check out different mods that are there for the game. And one of these mods is the Blades of Chaos. These are the blades, the chain blades if you will, that Kratos can use in God of War game, and thanks to a mod creator, now we can kinda use it like Kratos in this game, Conan Exiles. Anyways, let me get straight to it. This is a bit of a showcase and a bit of a preview. The mod is constantly getting updates and fixes, and also if you have any constructive feedback, you can obviously check out the Discord group link, which will be in the mod creators mod description when you go check it out in the workshop. So anyways, let's get straight to it. And here it is. These are the two beauties. One is a bronze Blades of Chaos and the other one is a silver version. All these have like a tier 1 to tier 5 related versions that you can craft and also upgrade up to tier 5. So first of all, what you need to know is you have to be able to unlock this particular knowledge. You will be able to unlock it at level 0 itself. All you have to do is go to the weapons tab over here in knowledge, and you will be seeing Blades of Chaos. Once you start using the mod in your loadout order, you will be able to see the Blades of Chaos. Click on it. It doesn't cost any of the feat points, so it's always good to get it easily. And since you get it at level 0, you're able to start off the game with this particular blade. Not only that, you can craft it with just stone. Now that I've unlocked it, you can also see there is another altar of chaos that you can probably craft as well, but you need the construction hammer. Make sure you've unlocked the construction hammer as well. Now to craft the Blades of Chaos, all you need to do is go to your inventory, and on the right side in your inventory or in your hand crafting, you will be already looking at two chain blades. One is the bronze version of it and the other one is a silver version of it. To be able to craft the bronze version and silver version, all you need is stone and branch. Once you have the construction hammer, you will be able to make it from the crafting stations right over here in special. I haven't unlocked any other particular crafting stations yet, but you are able to see right here it requires 10 stone. Once you have the crafting hammer or the construction hammer, go to crafting station section of the tabs, and then in special you'll be able to see the altar right there. Now let's put this one over here. In this particular altar of chaos, you will be able to upgrade your tier 1 bronze or tier 1 silver Blades of Chaos, but all you need to do is craft something called as red orbs. The materials probably might change in future. It depends on the mod creator and how they are trying to balance out the crafting recipes and crafting options for the blades, while keeping the blades also balanced with their damage outputs with all the tiers that are present in the mod. And to craft the red orbs, you need something called as blood. Well, you already know how to get blood if you've already played Conan Exiles. For those of you who haven't played Conan Exiles and really want to use this with the Conan Exiles, and you're on PC and you use mods, to get blood, there are different types of blood. First you need to know that, and different types of blood crystal. Now ever since the Age of Sorcery chapter 3 update, we have blood crystals as well. Blood crystals are a bit hard at the beginning to get, but the normal blood is easy to get. The normal blood, you can obviously make sure that you take down some of the enemies. You can take down enemies or creatures on your current map, and you will be able to get something called as flesh. And when you use a cleaver or a particular tool, you will be getting some human flesh if you fight human NPCs, and you will be getting some random meat from some of the creatures that you kill. Once you've killed them and once you've harvested them, you will get these items like this. If you've taken out humans, you will get these human flesh. You can obviously take some of these human flesh and then put it in a fluid press. A fluid press obviously is available at level 28. It is a bit of a stretch, but since you already have a level 1 chain blade, you can probably go up to level 28 without too much of a difficulty. Since you have the chain blades, I will be showing you why I tell that you are able to go all the way up to level 28. As you can see, level 28 is required for you to be able to get the fluid press, but to get the fluid press you need to have the primitive cook unlocked first, and then when you reach level 28 you can unlock the fluid press. Once you get the fluid press, in the fluid press you just need to add the human flesh and press play. It'll start giving you the blood. You can add how much ever is required. Obviously you need to take down quite a few humans and then use a cleaver, the tool cleaver, that is required for you to get human flesh or any type of meat type of resources or materials from a carcass. So you can use that and you can add it here. As you can see, for T2 upgrade you need a tier 1 weapon of that particular bronze version or silver version, and then you need a 400 red orbs. To make 400 red orbs you need 400 blood, obviously. Now also, to let you know how to get other ways of blood, there's obviously different heads that you get, like a crocodile head when you use a cleaver, or a deer, or maybe a rhino or bison or a bear. I haven't tested out all of them whether it works, but when you put these particular head into a fluid press, it does give you bones. Just to show you, let me take out the human flesh first. It gives you bones and a little bit of blood. Some of them give you bones and blood, some of them don't. So always try out with different particular heads. Most of them are just giving bone and 1 blood. A few bones and 1 blood. You can see it's 2 blood here. I'm gonna put this deer and I got 2 to 3 blood. I'm getting 1 blood per head and then a few bones. If you want bones also, these are different ways of getting blood using the fluid press. Not all of the heads end up giving blood, but just so you know, most of them do. But the best way is to stack up on these particular human flesh, because there's a lot of human NPCs on the maps that you play in Conan Exiles, and you will definitely come across many of the camps. You may not want all of them for a thrall, but you will definitely be able to take down all of them using these chain blades, and you will be able to get these particular materials in different ways. To make the red orbs, the mod creator made sure that different types of blood can also be used to make the red orb. Not just the normal blood that you get from the fluid press and then taking care of the human flesh or any other type of creature fleshes. So you can use other demonic blood as well, demon blood. You can also use the black blood, and you can also use the blood crystals themselves, which you get from some of the guardians in the dungeon. But here's the thing, these type of bloods are not easy to get at a very low level. For you to be able to get that much, it's gonna take quite a bit of grind for these specific rare type of blood. I would say demon blood might be able to be procured, because most of the demonic or corrupted creatures do appear. They have these glowing eyes and a 1 skull mini boss like health bar that you will get to know will give you some sort of amount of demon blood. So that is for sure, but there's not a lot of them for you to be able to get 400 in one go. But right now, currently using the fluid press is your best chance, and the fluid press also gets available only at level 28. The mod creator obviously will be changing that in the future. or by the time you guys see it, he probably already has come up with something really cool, and you can get blood by just using the blades itself to harvest it. Who knows? You can obviously craft it. If you want, you can craft it. You can craft this first, but as soon as you click on it, it will directly start crafting one at a time rather than a stack. So what you need to do is start crafting, which means all the blood is turned into the red orbs first. Once that is done, it will craft your tier 2 version of the weapon. Similarly, like this, you can go up to the tier 3, which needs 2500 red orbs, tier 4 needs 5000, and tier 5, which is the ultimate highest level, which needs 25,000 red orbs. The reason for this much of a grind is because the damage output of these weapons is going to be really high at level 3, 4 and 5. Gradually the damage output is gonna increase from 50, 70 and 90. That may seem like it's pretty normal and close to the legendary weapons or the endgame weapons, but no. Here's the thing. These weapons, right now I'm gonna show you the tier 5 version of what this thing is capable of. Just to give you an idea, I'm going to summon a dragon. You see the damage, right? And also these weapons with the heavy attack, you can see it stacks up the bleed stack. I've already got the bleed stacks up to 20. These are like daggers with the heavy attacks, but much more higher damage depending on what tier of weapon you're using. But as you can see, it's not completely overpowered either. It definitely gives you a good amount of combos and different move sets that will keep you occupied and more fun to use, while also doing bleed damage and a particular heat damage or burn damage. You can see there's two icons. One is the bleed stacks icon, the other one is a burn icon, which is related with the temperature. The more the temperature, it also helps with reducing the HP, just like the bleed stacks. But bleed stacks, you need to be using heavy attacks all the time to keep the stacks going. There you have it, a red mother dragon or a red dragon down. It took me a solid 2 to 3 minutes, 2 minutes or 3 minutes at least, just talking and getting this done. Imagine if you were not in God mode and you actually had a T5 weapon and you were fighting this while trying to avoid getting hit, while trying to avoid getting burnt because it has dragon breath, and also trying to avoid its tail spin. So all this kind of balances it out while you have fun with the chaos blades. Of course, I'm gonna show you now the particular move set of this. Both the silver and bronze versions have the same move sets. First of all, those of you who are God of War fans will definitely like the chain blade style of an attack. This is the light attack right now, which we will see. I'm only showing the light attacks now. And then we have the heavy attacks. which kinda ends with the swing and slam on the floor. And of course, if you know God of War, you already know God of War Blades of Chaos. There was a specific special attack move that was very important when it came to the blades, which is this one, the grapple. You can grapple an enemy towards you. There's a given distance, of course, which recently was extended so that you have a decent range to pull the enemy. Not only that, you can pull yourself towards the enemy as well, but the button you need to use is the block button, which is the special button for me. When you click on block once, it'll do the grapple and pull the enemy towards you. If you hit it twice, you go forward, you dash forward and do an attack. Now I'm gonna summon a few of the NPCs and you will see how I can use the grapple and also dash forward towards them. I'm just going to get some level 4s. Accursed will bring in some, let's see, archers, armorers, fighters, priests, smelters. So these are what we have. And probably best I show you with a level 1 right now. This is a level 1 silver weapon. This is what it looks like. And now check this out. Like I said, I can grapple them. I can pull them towards me. You can lock onto the target, pull them towards you, or you can do it as it is. You can also go towards them. Right now I'm just using the level 1, so it should be easy. If I use the heavy attacks, they'll all get bleed stacks very quickly. The last combo makes them drop down. And now I will show you the sprint attack. When you're sprinting, use light attack. So when you're running, this is the sprint attack, by the way. The concussive damage is obviously reduced so that it's more towards doing more damage to the enemy and killing them. It's not a blunt weapon, obviously. Now to show you the heavy attack sprint. Right now when you're sprinting, do the heavy attack and you will see this. Not that. Let's do the heavy attack. You can't do it continuously for a long time, but it also does not do too much of a damage at once. It definitely helps you get the bleed stack up and also make sure that you knock them back so that they kinda don't gang up on you too much. It has a decent range as well, so it kinda helps. But again, just to let you know, this was the tier 1, so it took me quite some time to take down some of the tier 4 enemies. But it is still balanced enough for a one-on-one fight. As you can see, this one's the lens here already health is back. Now let's do a proper one-on-one. You can see they're not getting killed immediately. I am able to get the bleed stacks on. And she's gone. Bleed stacks work towards the end. These are level 1 blades. If I go with the T5, you can see the amount of damage it did. So T5 is obviously overpowered, which kind of works with boss fights a lot. The normal humans, they definitely get total. And that's why the reason why the grind for crafting or upgrading it to level T5 is related to a 25,000 red orb. I don't know how the crafting materials will change later on, but yeah, this was the showcase of these particular Blades of Chaos weapons. Anyways, that's about it for today, and hope you guys enjoyed that bit of a gameplay and video and a bit of a preview of the mod, and hope you guys enjoy the mod yourselves. Go try it out. It's in the workshop of Steam. If you have the Conan Exiles game, you will have the workshop as well in the Conan Exiles section of the library, and you will be able to get this mod. The name again is Blades of Chaos. Check it out. Anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, you guys keep smiling. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, a sayonara, a tata, a see you, and a bye bye.